Hello there. Oh, I wasn't sure if I turned my mic on. Hello there, my beautiful people. How are we doing today? I hope your day has been sunny. We have a kind of a weird stream today. I wasn't sure what I want to do because on one hand it's Monday and Monday is a craft day and I really want to crochet. And I was thinking about doing a project roulette just like we did last week, especially because I have gotten some new projects. Maybe not gotten. I've decided on what I want to do with the yarn that I had that I didn't like. So we have this, and you're not even seeing the whole list. There's 19 projects there. So I was thinking about doing another one of those, but I didn't really want to. Like, I would like to just sit down and crochet something, like one thing for hours. That is just like the perfect way of using my time today, because I have very little time to crochet recently. And also when I did have time, I was spending it on planning the crochets because I want to get rid of the yarn that I have finally. But I made such a big step forward. Hello, Schmick. It's exclamation mark Gumball. It's on. It's on. I have turned it on. How are you, Schmick? But yeah, and I want to tell you what I did. I have everything in the boxes. I can tell. I don't know if you remember how big I had the box with yarn, but it was really big. But this is everything that I have now. I'm really happy with it. There's still some yarn that I have to like figure out what I want to do with, but there's so much less than I used to have. But on the other hand, now instead of having one box with all of the whips that I have two. So I do have 3 boxes on my floor now, and I had 2, but they're smaller, very compact though. Exactly. And I was thinking that maybe I can show you everything that I am planning on doing, and then we can crochet this shrug that I've started freehanding. Actually, it's kind of like wonky because the yarn is a reclaimed yarn, and you can see that it's still like has shape to it, and that unfortunately affects the piece that I'm making. But I think it's fine. I will have to steam it though, or block it after I'm done with it. But yeah, this is my first project. This is with the yarn. Oh, I don't actually know if you know about it. But I had like a little, I don't know, sweater throw, something that was crocheted. I don't know by who, but I know that it was supposed to be thrown out. And then I decided that I want to reclaim yarn from it. And then when I was reclaiming the yarn, I realized that it was crocheted, which means that somebody made it. And I thought that to honor the fact that it was crocheted, I will also crochet a top out of it. Because I felt kind of bad that I'm ruining somebody's hours of work. But also it was made for like a child, so I wouldn't wear it. So this is what I started making with it. It's very bright for you. Yeah, but we have that. That is my like main thing, the one that makes me the happiest. So this is what we will be making today. But also I would like to do today, I would like to add a little piece of paper with a note of what I'm planning to do with the yarn and the size of the hook that I have, because I am starting to lose track of everything. So we're doing that too. Let me just grab a pen. Also, I don't know if they are available worldwide, but those are the best pens. Wait. If I take over. Yes, those are, because they are like super thin. Will you focus on the pen, please? Okay, you will have to believe me. They are super thin and I love them. And I have not found a second like type of pen that would be this thin. Okay, so this is a free hand shrug and it's a 4mm hook. Ballpoint or felt tip? Ballpoint. Ballpoint, just like a basic blue pen. This is what I wrote. Wait, maybe I can show you. Wait, I have a note on the other side with like, do you write? Okay, the second one has kind of a weak ink, but can you kind of see the difference in thicknesses? A little bit. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. Oh. Okay, you can kind of see it. But and it just, I don't know, sometimes there's like, okay, what I'm trying to say. There is a type of paper where it's like easier to write on it. And I feel like there's also a type of pen that makes it easier to write. And I think this is that type of pen. Like it just glides on the paper. My boyfriend, for example, hates them because of how thin they are. And I love them. Also because I love writing very small letters. So that's probably why I love it so much. Okay, but I have my freehand shrug 4mm and I'm gonna put that in the bag with the project. Okay, what else do I have? I have this yarn, which you don't see, which is this yarn. I think I have shown this to you before. I love how this yarn looks. It looks so much better IRL than on camera. And I really wanted to make something that will show off the yarn. And I've recently am seeing everybody making Japanese knot bags, which, if you don't know what it is, it's a bag that has kind of two what are they called? Handles? Straps. Two straps. One of them is like very short and one of them is longer, and you put the longer strap through the shorter strap and that kind of creates a knot. Yeah, and I think I should just show you the picture. I don't know if I didn't save the pattern. Why would I? Okay, but I found it. This is what it is. And one thing is that it has a very beautiful stitch. I think it's a moss stitch. So a single crochet and then a chain. And I think it's gonna like show off the yarn very nicely. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Wait, I'm not gonna do that. I should do this first. So this is the second thing. I do want to make 2 bags like that. Let me just, okay, put a note there. The second one is with this yarn, which is like, oh yeah, you can kind of see the color. It's like dark purple with white spots. I don't like those white spots. They don't look intentional in my opinion. But I have also not really crocheted anything with it just yet, so I'm hoping that it's gonna look better than I'm imagining it. And I also want to make the mosu bag with it. And I have not wrote what I want to make. Wait. So it's mosu bag. What kind of hook I want? Probably a 4. Yeah. and a 4mm. Also, Schmick, I don't know if you know this, but I gave you a VIP. I was thinking, because you are here so often, and I think I get a lot of support from you, from like being here. And I was thinking, like, how can I honor it? And I feel like being a mod is like what comes to my head first, but I don't think I need mods right now. And also, being a mod is also kind of a I don't want to call it a job, but like it kind of goes with a job of being a mod. And I realized that I can give you a VIP. I have no idea what a VIP status does, but you do have a cool diamond next to your name, so I couldn't commit to the time you stream. That's also true. So yeah, so you have a VIP. You are the only person at the moment that has the VIP, so you're special. Okay, so this is done, and I have to write in this. Means I can post links. Can you? Don't abuse that power because I can take it back. Actually, you can check it. I don't remember what it is, because I know that I was changing something, like maybe not changing, but I know that I went through all of the like permissions when I started. But well, it was 5 months ago. So also, and we have a 5-month anniversary, which actually we had last stream, but I kind of forgot about it. Thank you for the sub and for 5
just subscribed with Prime. You can't remove this.
I won't. Thank you. I'm not trying to. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you heard it. I heard it. You should be able to hear it too. Thank you so much. You did? Okay, that's good. That's good. What was I saying? I'm looking at the notification that was just where you have it there somewhere. Yeah, we got TDS. Okay, good. I was really trying to make that happen. I think at some point I made it happen, but only you could hear it. And then recently I realized what to do so that I can hear it. Okay, but I was talking about the 5-month anniversary. Yeah, we had 5 months last Thursday, but I forgot about it, and I remembered it mid-stream. So I did blow up this balloon, but it wasn't there for the whole stream. So I decided to just keep it for the stream too. And also because it's rainbow and it's Pride Month, so it fits. But also it's punctured somewhere and the air is like going away. And it survived. The balloon, I had to blow it before the stream because it was completely flat. Definitely has a puncture, but I don't really want to look for it. So Mosu bag, and this also 4mm. This is what I wrote. No, they leak naturally. That's just helium. That's just helium because it's a light gas. Well, it's not helium. It's just my air from my lungs. And I've had these balloons before, and they've survived, I'm pretty sure, a few weeks, being like almost fully blown. And with this one, just after a few minutes after me blowing it, it's like this. So it's definitely not how it's supposed to be if there was everything all right with it. Okay, next thing I have. Okay, yeah, I had them before. Next thing I'm making is a dice bag pouch, dice pouch. So another freehand, similar to this guy, but I thought, come here. I thought that like this color combo looked really cute. And also I didn't have that much of it, so I couldn't make any big projects. So I think I'm gonna make like 1 or 2 of those guys. But I do have a lot of the yarn in like little pieces, so I'm gonna have a ton of ends to weave in, but I'm committed. I'm gonna do it. Also, I was trying to learn like a knot that would let me not have the yarn ends to weave in, and I did that knot like 5 times, and it didn't work. And I don't know if it's because of the yarn, because the yarn has like different thicknesses of it. You can see like it's thicker on one, like here in one spot. I'm not thinking today, sorry. But yeah, it didn't work, so I just have the ends to weave in. But I really like how this guy came out, so I'm hoping that this one is gonna be pretty too. But it's gonna be smaller. But I do think that this one is a little bit too big. So I think it's gonna be good. But so this is a free hand dice pouch, and also 4mm. I'm realizing that I'm doing everything with a 4mm. I used to do everything with a 5mm. I don't know, maybe just the yarn is thinner. I don't know. What do we have next? Oh, this is a cool one. Although I don't know if I have enough yarn for what I want to do. And I'm doing it with a very small hook, with a 2mm. Look at him. He's so tiny. I've never used this hook before. But okay, so I haven't started. But the plan is that I'm gonna make a filet crochet. Filet crochet is basically making like a net, kind of. And then some of the squares of the net are filled in and some of them are empty. So it creates an image. And I do have an image already. I was thinking about what I want to do. And I decided on making a... Give me a second, I need to find it. Will I show you anything? I won't. Why does it look like that? I didn't check when I downloaded it. But this is gonna be my thingy. But I'm just realizing that it looks like shit. Yeah, but but it will look better. And then when I crochet this, I want to take a black hoodie, which I don't have yet, but I can thrift it. I want to cut out the back and I want to sew it in there. So I'm gonna have like a slightly see-through, but also a design back on a hoodie, which also is not gonna be really versatile. Don't know which way is the correct one, but because, well, to make it look good, I feel like I won't really be able to wear a t-shirt underneath it. I think it's gonna look better if you could just see my back. But I still think that it's a really cool idea, and I could just have it in my closet and know that I made something cool. It's interesting. Thank you. I have seen a video of somebody doing something similar long time ago. Then I was figuring out what I can do with this yarn. And since it's very thin, it's perfect for the filet crochet because you do it with a small hook. And I decided to do it. And then after I decided to do it, I have seen, I don't know if the same video or a different video, but of somebody doing the same thing, like cutting out the back. And yeah, I decided I also want to do it. I'm not sure though, like how big I want to do it yet. So that's to be decided. Okay, but this is gonna be, I need more pieces of paper. You wanna see a Pikachu that I drew a long time ago? Or is it, no, I don't think it's a Pikachu, I think it's a Pichu. One of those guys, don't remember. Okay, so it's gonna be filet, crochet, hibiscus, and that is a 2 millimeter. 2 millimeter. I hope you don't mind the fact that I'm like doing the writing now, but I feel like it's a good moment since I'm showing you everything, you know. Next thing that I have, this is actually the only thing that I don't know exactly what I want to do, and I don't even have a good idea. Do what you need to do. Okay, I will. But I have these 3 yarns and I want to make some kind of bookmarks with them. I have been seeing a lot of crochet bookmarks recently, and I chose 3 yarns that look similar when it comes to weight, and also I think they are like similar fiber content, style, and everything. And I also think these 3 colors look good together, like a lighter, a medium, and a darker. I like it. And so I want to make some kind of bookmarks with it, as many as I can. So I'm just gonna write bookmarks for it. Bookmarks. I have seen somebody make bookmarks with like granny squares and just like, I think 4 granny squares, one under the other. But I don't know if like a thick bookmark is what I'm going for. I have seen bookmarks that are like a flower on top, a long chain, and a leaf on the bottom. So like the chain is what's inside the book. And I love that idea. And there's so many patterns, but I have looked, I think, through like 5 first patterns that I saw on Google, and not a single one of them says that you can sell things that you make out of it. And if they don't say that, then I cannot use them to make something to sell. And I'm kind of annoyed with it, so I stopped looking at some point. Surely you can crochet an entire one rather than just using granny squares. Like one big granny square, or what? What one entire one? So I was also thinking about just freehanding the bookmark, but it's not something that I feel up to right now. So we'll see. But I also know that there are like a lot of different design. An entire bookmark at once rather than pieces. Yeah, definitely. Just like depending on what exactly I want to do, and I don't know yet what I want to do. So, but I would rather crochet like entire thing at once, just so I don't have to sew, because I hate sewing. Okay, that's my whole box number 1, and then my whole box number 2. Whole box number 2 is a bigger box. Okay, first we have again something that I have not started yet. I'm gonna use this yarn to make a bag holder, because I have a lot of like plastic bags that I use, for example, to store my whips. So I want to have like a holder for them, that basically just a tube with a scrunch, not a scrunchie, with a hair tie at the end to like make it tighter, and I can just put them on top and pull them at the bottom. Yeah, so it's gonna be a plastic bag holder. Exactly, making it from several squares means joining them together. Yes, it does. But I have seen somebody make a blanket with diamond square, with granny squares, and they were somehow like crocheting the granny square and at the same time connecting it to another granny square. I have no idea how they did that, but it means that it's possible. So maybe I could figure that out. But also, I feel like with a bookmark, you have to be very conscious about the thickness of it. That is something that I'm a little bit worried about. That, like, can it ruin a book if it's too thick? Wait, I had to check the... Okay, I'm not gonna put in the hook just yet because I don't know what I'm gonna use. Let's just write what this is. Okay, next one is almost finished. And the only thing that I have to do is weave in the ends. Also, I recently realized that I don't know how to spell weave with like in weave in the ends, because when I try to spell it, I spell it as wave. Oh, okay, so I was missing one letter. Thank you. Okay, I'll remember now. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, this is a slightly rolled over. Okay, this is better. This is a shrug that I made that I'm wondering if I was making it on the stream at some point or something. True, you would want thin or easily compressed yarn. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everything that I have is acrylic, and acrylic is like a softer yarn, so should be fine at least of that. But I still will try to make it thinner and like maybe looser stitches so they don't like bunch up together. But yeah, this is a shrug. This is what it looks like. I just need to weave in the ends, but I don't want to do it. So it's still a whip, and it has been a whip for I think like past 2 weeks. But like if I only have up to, I don't know, an hour and a half of crocheting a day, not crocheting, free time a day, I'm not gonna spend that on weaving in the ends. Like I want to relax, not get pissed. Is it on the when I can be bothered list? Exactly. I'm gonna do it when... Sorry, I got a message from my boyfriend. I'm gonna do it after I'm done with this weekend. Oh, because I have a very stressful weekend because we are doing something very big at... I never know how it's called, at our business, at our company. I don't know, the biggest thing we have ever done yet, and it's a good thing, but it's also really fucking stressful and also work stuff. Yeah, but I want to say, like, I'm not working for somebody, I'm working for myself, you know. I'm proud of that. So I want to say it in what I'm saying. But yeah, a lot of work, really fucking stressful. I'm on sleeping pills for like past weeks. I'm on calming pills for also a past week. Today I had a funny situation. It's only funny because if I don't laugh at it, I'm gonna cry. It makes a difference when you do it for you. Yeah, exactly. And I want people to know it. But so I think I've told you before, I'm like a very stressed out person. Okay, I will take the smallest thing and I will be stressed out about it. And also another thing is that when I'm stressed out, I can't really eat. Like I can feel that my stomach is like I have a knot in there, and I know that I will have a hard time, for example, swallowing something. So I usually just don't eat and I wait for the stress to go away. And I was really stressed out this morning, so I didn't eat breakfast, but I also thought that, well, I probably should eat breakfast. And the calming pills that I have, so the calming pills that I have, they are just herbs, not like anything stronger. And I was thinking, like, okay, I can just take the pill because I know that I can take it on an empty stomach. It will calm me down, and then I will eat the breakfast. And TMI warning. Yeah, TMI. Yes, TMI warning. But I took the pill, and because my stomach was so upset because I was stressed, I almost threw it up because I tried to eat something. I eventually didn't, thankfully, but yeah, I was, if I would, that would be kind of a not the best situation, let's just say that. But yeah, eventually everything was fine, but I was not feeling good after the calming pill. But yeah, also because of that, that's not great. Yeah. But also I kind of got used to it. Like honestly, in like current time for me, I have so little stress in comparison to what I had when I was working jobs that, I don't want to say bad things about my jobs, but well, a little bit of stressful jobs. Let's just say that. So, I mean, like the past 2 weeks have been stressful, and this week is gonna be stressful, but it's this weekend. So after this weekend, I'm gonna be fine again. So I just have to survive this week. Mm. Oh yeah, and I wanted to say because of that, I'm not gonna be streaming on Thursday because I just to like lighten up my mental load for this week. Yeah, I decided that I'm not gonna stream. I I will have more time to do other things, and also I just won't have to think about what I have to stream or I don't know. I'm just trying to like make fun streams, and I feel like if I'm gonna be stressed out, that's not gonna be in a fun stream. And if it's gonna be fun for you, I know it's not gonna be fun for me because I'm gonna be in my head thinking about that it's not a fun stream. So it's better to just not do the stream. No worries, don't stress. Literally, if it was that easy, like my boyfriend, because we're working to we run the business together. Like whenever he does something, he comes to me and he's like, okay, this thing is done, you don't have to stress about it anymore. I'm like, don't worry, I have like 15 other things to stress about. Like me and my cortisol levels are fine and we're up there together. But yeah, that's been my life recently. I love that I went from not wanting to weave in my ends to almost throwing out pills, but that's how conversations with me go, I guess. Okay, next thing that we have is something that I have showed you before. Yeah, here. And it's a poncho that we started making on stream with using Tunisian crochet, but I didn't want to do the Tunisian crochet, and I started just crocheting. And I can show you, I made my first. I've gotten to my first color change, which I'm very happy about. I was waiting for it, but yeah, this is how much I have right now. This is like a very long project. I don't love long projects. Maybe no, I like long projects, but I don't like slow projects. And this is a slow project. Like for example, the shrug, I feel like this is gonna be a long project, but also a fast project. Like it works up quickly. There's just a lot of work up to do, you know? I don't know if I explained that correctly, but okay, this is also a free hand poncho, and it's a 3.5 millimeter. Okay. But also this one, I would really like to have it done like until end of the month, maybe, because this is like a very summery thing. So it would be nice to have it at the beginning of summer, but I don't know if I will have it. So I don't know. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna have it for next year, I guess. What do we have next? Next we have this one. This is, I think this yarn looks so cool, but it's it has so little like things that I could do with it, but I knew that I cannot just waste it. I had to do something with it. And I decided that I'm gonna make an amigurumi, hopefully jumbo snake with it, because it's a thick yarn. It's a lot thicker than the yarn that I usually work with. So yeah, that's another thing that I have not started, but that's my idea. I know that we are going all over the place, from a dice bag to wearables to snakes and bookmarks. But oh well. I don't think I can ever have a niche, so that's what we're doing. So that's another free hand snake, and I have no idea what hook size I need for this. Also, I have been really enjoying freehanding recently. It makes me feel good about myself. I think I said it before during the stream. Yeah, it feels good to create something without anybody's help. Is it also feeding into my hating to be helped problem? Maybe just a little. But yeah, I've been really enjoying freehanding recently. What do we have next? I think this I have showed you before, but this is a cut bed that I don't really want to take out. But it's gonna be two colors, white, there's white, and brown. This is brown. And then this is the edge. And the edge is actually the last thing that I need to do. Well, okay, I do have to steam the other two parts that are like the circles of the bed, and I don't really want to do it. And also with this one, I need to constantly change colors, which I also don't really want to do. So I've gotten to this point and I don't want to do it. So that's another one of like, I'm going to do it when I have more mental capacity things. But I am very excited for this to be finished. I want to see if my cats like it. Because if I put in all of this work and they hate it, well, I'm just going to cry myself to sleep. So that's the plan for now. What else do we have? Okay, this is like an ongoing one. The weathers for the bag, which is also something that I don't really want to do right now. I'm really in the mood of like sitting down and making something without thinking. Is that the tube that goes around the edge of the bed? Exactly. That's exactly what it is. If you're wondering how I'm gonna make a straight tube, a circular tube, I also don't know. But I don't really want to be bothered by it. Expect them to hate what you make, their cuts. Okay, but I have made them a scratcher and at least one of them loves it. So I am hopeful, okay? I will take that bed and I will take one of their beds. Like they have a spot in our house when they have where they have their litter box, the scratcher that I made them, and two of their beds. And I'm just gonna change one of the beds for my bed. So they have no other option than just sleep on the bed. I mean, they could just sleep on the floor because the floor is like carpet, and they do like to sleep on that too. I don't know. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I will set it on fire if they don't like it. Or maybe that's gonna be another thing that I could donate to a shelter if I ever decide to actually message the shelters, because I still haven't done it. And it has been over 4 months, almost 5, since I said that I'm gonna do it. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so yeah, we have the weathers. I think I just need to sit down at some point and do a bunch of them. I'm just not at that point right now. That's nothing against the weathers. We love them here, okay? What else do we have? We have these guys that I've made on stream, which are the little flowers for this. I basically just need to glue them. I also need to weave in the ends, and I need to glue them. And you can probably guess that I'm not at the point where I want to do them. So again, I will do it at some point. Maybe after this weekend, I can at some point make a stream of like, again, finishing as many crochet projects as I can. And we can do all of like stuff like that then. We'll see. Or another option, I could buy a bottle of wine, find a good series, and just sit until like 2 a.m. crocheting and finishing projects. That would also be quite fun. One of the two. But I know that it will make me so happy to like start finishing up those projects and also start getting rid of all of the bugs that I have. But I have talked about it so many times that I will not do that again this time, at least. Okay, what else do we have? I think these guys I have showed you before. Where's the last one? Oh, I finished it. Okay, I have 2 dinos. I have a blue dino that just needs its spikes to be sewn onto him. And I have a dino where I have the body and like all of the other pieces. And again, they need to be sewn on. And I hate sewing, and they have been waiting for, well, over a year, definitely. And it's not their time just yet. Oh, this guy. This is probably the oldest unfinished project that I have, I think. Unless I don't know about something. But this is a, I believe his name is Link. Link? I don't know. From Legends of Zelda. Which way does his kid go? That I was supposed to make for somebody, but then we stopped talking, and I'm left with everything for him. But I want to finish it mainly because I have already put in so much work, but also because it would be the most complicated project I've ever done if I finished it. So I might as well finish it and then try to sell it. Or maybe, what if I just message the person after like, I don't know, 3 years, and like, yeah, I've actually finished it. Do you want it? I'm not gonna do it, but I could. Okay, we have 3. No, we have 4 left. Okay, another 2 things that I have not started. I have this green, which looks so bad on camera, and it's so pretty IRL, and I'm so annoyed by it. This one IRL is like closer to this shade, but like brighter, and not this like bluish color. But this I want to use to make leaves like this one, and I just want to make as many of them as I can and then put them onto this garland. Yeah, nothing fancy. Also, I have realized that I stopped putting the little pieces of paper in there, but that's fine. Hello, pretty Chain, how are you? Next, we have all of the brown yarns that I have. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I was talking before about something stressful that I have coming up this weekend, so I am mostly stressed out, but overall I'm good. I'm glad that you're doing good too. Are you a crocheter or a crafter, or Anything like that? You don't play games? I do play games. I usually play games on Thursdays, and I do like crafty streams on Mondays. Although this Thursday I'm not streaming, so next Thursday I will be playing, well, either Minecraft or Graveyard Keeper. Those are like two main ones that I'm streaming right now. Which games do you usually play? Well, as I said, so my main one that I absolutely love with my whole heart is Minecraft. I also like to just play anything that I feel like playing. And recently I got into playing Graveyard Keeper and I have been loving the game. So yeah, mostly play Minecraft. Ooh, that's good. Sometimes play horror games. I hate horror games. I'm not good with any type of horror. Schmick can tell you I am getting scared of jump scares when I'm not even doing anything scary. So yeah, I'm not very good with that. Your room looks neat and clean. Where this part, yeah, you don't want to see the rest. It's so, before the stream there was a pile of clothing like right there on my bed, and I just put it in my closet so that you wouldn't see it. But thank you. I'm usually keeping it clean, but because I'm really busy recently, I I haven't been doing that. I don't really have energy to clean. Your hair is so curly. It's wavy because I had braids this weekend. It's usually straight. But I like how it looks. It looks different than usual. It's nice that you noticed. As far as we know, this is the entire room. It is. It is. I actually don't have um, a door to my room. I'm actually closed. I just have a window that I can open. This is where I get my food, all of it. And there's nothing else in here. Yeah, and I can just sleep on the bed or do something by my computer. I have a great idea that helps to grow your stream. Well, you can tell me, but I'm not saying that I'm going to do it. Especially if it's a Discord stream. I'm not going to have a Discord, not stream, server. I'm not going to have a Discord server. The rest looks however you want to tell us. It's beautiful, it's covered in gold, and yeah, I'm actually rich. I'm just pretending. Why you don't have customized emotes? Don't I? Do you not like my emotes? I have beautiful emotes. I'm actually thinking about getting new emotes, but I have already figured out how I want to make them. If you want, I can do that for you. Thank you, but I have found a way. I'm not gonna share it yet because it's a secret, but I have found a way to make emotes. Yeah, see my face? I think that's a beautiful emote. Rapunzel style. Exactly. Yes, yes. I like your emotes. Thank you. Thank you. I put a lot of hard work into them and a lot of discomfort of showing my face look weird. I just followed you. I don't see that, but thank you. Thank you if you did that. Okay, let's move on to my crochet project. So I have a bunch of browns and I want to, oh, you don't see them. A bunch of browns and I want to make positive potatoes with them, just like this one. And that's actually the project why I bought the laminator. This guy. Can I have your IG? It's Layla Wander _ So yeah, I would like to make a bunch of these because they are really cute and I want to give them a message on here, and it's gonna be laminated so it's more durable than the one that I have that is just like a piece of paper. But this, again, not really a project that I'm drawn to. Can I show my previous artworks on ENG? You can, but again, like I'm not interested. So that, like, just so you know that. If you like, then we can discuss. Okay. But again, don't get your hopes up, you know? Okay, and last but not least, I have a bunch of black, which is my favorite color, and I don't care that it's not a color. It is, okay? I don't want to hear it. And I want to make another. I'm not sure what's the difference between a shrug and a bolero, but I think I want to make a bolero. I think a bolero is just like on the back and your sleeves, and shrug is like a little bit on the front and a little bit on the back. So I want to make a bolero that is just like on the back and the sleeves with black. Again, freehand. I don't have a pattern. I'll figure it out as I go. And that's everything that I have. And yeah, I'm so happy to be so close to being done. Although I do see like few months of work here still. I didn't get scared. I was surprised more. Wait, I'm not seeing what you're saying. That's actually probably a brown or purple, not actually black. I don't care. It's black for me. But also, thank you for redeeming the jump scare. You're so sweet that I will do a great job for you at a lower price. Again, thank you, but again, not really interested. Okay, and now we can move to, also we had ads, or we will have ads. Oh, we just got ads. So thank you for sticking through the ads if you get them. What do I want? I want to put this away, and I want to go back to my shrug. Also, Schmick, I have a D&D question to you, for you. Pretty Chain, if you know D&D, you can answer too. Is the game Bulger's Gate like something to do with D&D? Because I have seen it, and I don't know, they have dice in there. Yes? Can you tell me more about it? Like, if I play Bulger's Gate, will I be great at D&D? Or how does that work? Okay, I'm sorry, I got a little bit lost. I just sent you a message on IG. Okay, I'll check it out later. Wait, what do I do now? Okay, I just wait. Okay. Okay, so I'm freehanding this, which means that I don't always know what I have to do, but I think I know now. Bulger's Gate is a city in one of the most popular D&D settings. What is the one of the most popular D&D settings? I thought it's like the game master decides what's the game setting. Is there like a set of settings that you can choose from? By the way, where are you based? I'm in Poland. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Why doesn't it look the way I want it to look? Tell me. Poland, with P at the beginning. Forgotten Realms. That tells me nothing. Well, if they are forgotten, then how do we remember them? Poland, exactly. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I don't know how that works. Your name is Layla. Yes, it is. Baldur's Gate is a city on the Sword Coast. It's a beautiful name. Thank you. I've heard it means, I believe, night in Arabic, which I didn't know about it before, but my name is pretty. That's also a pretty name. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but look, the first. Wait, can I show you like that? No, you can't really see it. Can you see the first two rows, or well, like the second and third? The line is like perfectly above one another, and then in the third one it's not, and I have no idea why. Pretty means attractive, good looking. Yeah, I know. Well, like in English. I am sorry for all the silence, but oh, should I? Huh? Did I turn my work here? See, that's the thing about freehanding. I have no idea what I did because I don't remember, and I have nothing to. Oh, I think I did. Okay, I guess. The game Baldur's Gate 3 is heavily based on D&D gameplay. There are some small differences. Is there Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, or did they make a 3 like immediately? Yep, okay, that's good. Also, I've heard that there's gonna be Graveyard Keeper 2 coming out. Wait, let me check that on Steam actually. Let's see. Also, there's like so many games that I either have or I would like to have, but also I don't really want to play any other games than Minecraft and now Graveyard Keeper. Maybe I should do like, I don't know, once a month I try a different game or something, so I don't just play Minecraft and nothing else. Maybe that would be cool. Star Seeker is now available, whatever that is. Graveyard Keeper 2. Oh, do you hear it? No. Okay. Okay, the release date is this year. I'm not showing you anything because it's in Polish, so I don't think it's gonna tell you much, but okay, we're gonna wait for that to happen. Do you know when you will be able to reply to me on Instagram? Honestly, it might be like up to 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm rarely on my Instagram, and especially when it comes to replying. Definitely not, well, to be realistic, definitely not until the end of the stream. And then, I don't know, hard to say. Oh, also, we were ordering pizza yesterday. And so in Poland, Ben and Jerry's after the stream, I know, okay. I feel like, I don't know how it looks in other countries, but I'm pretty sure in the US, Ben and Jerry's is like one of the most popular ice cream brands. And I always wanted to try them because they seem really good. And they had started being available in Poland a few years ago, but they're so fucking expensive. And like seriously, like as I don't know, what is it, like 250 milliliters from Ben & Jerry's is the same price as 1 liter from like other companies. And I'm not gonna pay that much just to try some ice cream, you know? But recently, yesterday, we were ordering from Pizza Hut and they had like a sale, I guess, where if you ordered for like enough amount of money, you could get Ben & Jerry's for like very cheap. And I got it, but I haven't tried it yet. But it's in my freezer and I am kind of thinking about it for the past few hours. And I was even thinking about eating it before the stream, but then I decided that it's such a special ice cream that maybe I should keep it for more of a special occasion, like after the stream. But I have it. Have you guys tried it? Do you like it? There's also Icewind Dale 1 and 2, Neverwinter Nights 1, 2, and an MMORPG, not including expansions, along with BJ. They are the most popular. The most popular, like D&D stuff. Do you think it would be good for me to play, or would it be better to play D&D and not something related to D&D? Basically, I make panels, emos, logos, and overlays, also in very reasonable prices. Okay, I think I got that. Yeah, again, I'll just answer at some point whenever I can. But again, just don't get your hopes up. Alex KFC the most. Okay, I've also ate KFC recently, and I like KFC, but I always order it with a shake from them because I know that KFC is spicy. But this time when I was at KFC, their shakes machine was broken, so I just ordered KFC. That shit is so fucking spicy. Like, I had no idea because I would always order like the biggest half a liter shake, and with every bite I would sip some of the shake. I had a problem eating it, and my stomach hurt because of how spicy it was. How people eat it normally? And also, why is it so fucking spicy? The most popular gamified official D&D games. Okay. Wait, let me... Where can I put it? I want to write it down. Okay, I'll look at it later. But also, like, BG3 is the closest to actual D&D games, though. Okay. I used to also really like McDonald's, but I feel like I got bored of everything. Do you guys, because I don't know if that's just like a Polish thing, do you guys have a special winter burger at McDonald's that is like with a fried cheese? Not like a slice of cheddar on top of the meat, but just like this thick piece of cheese that is also fried. I can show you what I'm talking about. It's like available only in winter. It's so good. Nope. Is it like just a Polish thing? Or you guys are missing out? I can tell you that. It's so good that other fast food restaurants started making similar things. They just call them differently. Let me show you. Okay, this is it. See, this is like the cheese, and this is the meat. And yeah, this is drval. I don't know what is drval. Wait, in English. Lumberjack. It's Lumberjack's burger. It's so good. Wait, let me. And also, every year they take like one McDonald's restaurant in Poland and they make it like they decorate it. So, for example, last year they had one in, I believe, Poznań, where is like in the windows they put temperature detecting cameras. So if somebody was passing next to the window, instead of seeing them, you could see like the, red stuff. So it's like a schnitzel made from cheese. What is a schnitzel? Isn't a schnitzel just like meat? Yeah, instead of meat, you have cheese. Yeah. What is the thing called that is on the cheese or like on the schnitzel? I could translate that to breading, crumb bread, crumb bed, crumb bed or crumb bread. Yeah, that thing. Okay, so I guess it's a Polish thing on. I'm surprised they don't do it in other countries because it's a hit. Like the first day that it's available, there are huge queues in McDonald's. Because people love it. And I'm not surprised. Like I also think that it's one of the best burgers that they have. And I can tell you what it's been made. It's been made because there are less customers in winter, so they wanted to still be able to profit. And so they made a special burger that is only available in winter so that people would come to the restaurant and they would get the money. And it worked. Pronounced crumde? 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 Crumde. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna remember that. I'm sorry. I've never heard it, which is surprising. I feel like most words that I don't know are just words that I don't really remember, but I've heard about them before. And I don't think I have heard that one before. Well, you live and you learn. Also with this one that I'm making right now, it's like mesh, as you can see. Well, the first row, which is the one that's gonna be next to my neck, is like a full row and the rest is mesh. And I don't know if I should make everything mesh or if I should make mesh mixed with like full rows. End of the word sounds like overwhelmed. Crumbed. Overwhelmed. Crumbed. Crumbed. Crumbed? I feel like I'm getting more confused than. Well, I could hear it. Somebody say it. English is superior is. But also, wait, let me show you. Can I see it? No, that must. Wait, I don't think that's a. I want to show you how. That's not the full list. Okay, and I can show you that, and it's not a full list. Can you see it? So in English we have 2 and second. In Polish we have that, but we actually, that's not actually the full list. Like there's definitely like druga, drugi, drugie, drugą, drugiemu. Yeah, I'm guessing there's like 40 words in Polish for that, because we have like different forms for every time, every gender, because Polish language is very gendered. For every gender, for whether it's singular or multiple. Yeah. So there is a reason why English is like one of the easiest languages. Or is it one of the easiest? One of the easier languages. Maybe let's see that. Yeah, and even if people live like multiple years in Poland, you can still usually tell when they're not native. But honestly, even natives make mistakes. Like I got to a point where I just don't care if I make a mistake in Polish because the language is so confusing. Or the fact that we have like different, how do you say it? Like English doesn't have that. I feel like we have 3 sets of 2 letters that sound the same and are like almost the same letter, but they are actually a different letter, and you should use different one in different situation. Crumbed makes sense in the language when something has been covered in breadcrumbs. It is now crumbed. The word itself just sounds stupid. Would crumbed. Would breaded not make more sense? Or maybe it's, well, it's crumbs, not bread. Crumbed. It is kind of stupid. I agree. Oh, also, I can tell you that me sleeping on the pillow, I feel like it's getting better, but I don't think it's as good as I would like it to be. I still think that there might be a little bit too much like stuffing in there. But I did read that you usually need like a week or 2 to, how do you say it? For like the bed, not the bed, for the pillow to get used to you and your body. No, because breaded doesn't specifically specify it is crumbs. Example, a steak sandwich could be called breaded. Okay, I wish we started saying that everything that is in bread has been breaded. Yeah, but it makes sense what you're saying. But yeah, with the pillow, so for me, over 2 weeks have passed already. And I don't think it's as perfect as it should be, but it's a lot better than it used to be. But also, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to think that maybe a synthetic filling would be better, but also I am not going on a second journey of finding a pillow. I will make this pillow work, whether I like it or not. Okay, my boyfriend's trying to be funny through the balcony. I kind of too now thinking about it, a breaded chicken salad sounds fancier. Breaded chicken salad. So it would be like a sandwich with a chicken salad, or a sandwich with bread. Wait, no, sandwich with chicken and a salad, rather than chicken salad sandwich. What is a chicken salad sandwich? I have never heard that. Do you just put salad in a sandwich? Wait. What? I have not seen that before. Why did I never think about putting a salad inside of a sandwich? Really? Yeah. The closest thing that I can think of is that we would have like cream cheese with some like things in it, but it's not like a salad, especially with ranch sauce. What is the best brand of ranch sauce? Because again, ranch is not something that we have like widely available in Poland, but I have. Do you not have Subway? We did have some Subway, but I think we either have it in very little locations or it has gone out of business in whole Poland, because I don't know, Poles just didn't like it. I have been to Subway once in my life, over 5 years ago. Are there still Subways in Poland? Subway in Poland. Wait, not that kind of Subway. Oh no, there are some Subways. I am so happy that I am very conscious about like turning on my camera when I'm looking up something, because if I looked up Subway in Poland on the live stream, I would just dox myself because it showed me locations around me. We don't have a great ranch sauce. The best I had was from Pizza Hut 20-ish years ago. Okay. So what I was saying is not really widely available in Poland, but I have seen a few different varieties in one of the stores, and I wanted to get it because it does sound like something that I would like. But I didn't know which one is the best, and I didn't want to take one that I wouldn't like and would make me don't want to get it anymore. Google/Chrome does that. Yeah, but I know, I thought that it's gonna show me like if it is in Poland and not where it is around me. But no, I guess Subways are in Poland. Wait, so you're saying that there should be a chicken salad sandwich in Subway? There isn't. I know, can I show you? Will it dox me? I know, I'm kind of worried about showing the thing now. But there isn't. There are like salads by themselves, but not in a sandwich. But I've heard that there are like different menus based on the country, where we just realized that with the lumberjack burger, they don't do real chicken, but it gives you an idea. Okay. Basically, the ingredients at Subway are for sandwiches. But like in their wait, if they have a menu, isn't it so that you can like say exactly what you want? Or do you have to order from the menu? I don't know, again, I was there once. Wait, actually, maybe we have something similar. We just don't call it a salad. We call things more like paste, where you mix a bunch of things with, like, for example, mayo or something, and you put it in a sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, carrot, cheese are basics for sandwich. Carrot? That's just wrong. Why would you want carrot? Grated carrot is quite sweet. Well, that makes me not want to have it in my sandwich even more. If I have a savory sandwich, okay, for crunch, I can get behind the crunch, but why would I want something sweet in my savory sandwich? I think I'm not like a sweet and savory kind of girl. I prefer my sweets with my sweets and my savories with my savories. You know? Also, I'm getting kind of hungry and that now that we are talking about food. Same reason McDonald's burgers buns have so much sugar in them. They have sugar in them? I don't like those like buttery buns in burgers. I don't understand it. I have been somewhere where I ordered a burger and the bun was sweet and I hated it. Absolutely not my vibe. Again, I like my savories with my savories, not with my sweets. What's the weirdest thing you have ever eaten? And have I ever told you? I think I did told you the story about eating ants. Yeah, mine would be ants. But I would like to eat like stuff like crickets or something. Not like because I would like to eat it on purpose. Yes, on purpose. Have you not heard that story? Okay. Okay, let me just finish about the crickets. I would like to eat crickets just to be able to say that I ate crickets. Not because I feel like that would be something good. But yeah, about ants. So basically when I was 8, my older brother showed me that I can eat ants and be fine. And the red ones eat a wagon wheel. What is a wagon wheel? Eat the wagon wheel. Okay, wait, let me finish the story. That I can eat that's ants, and the red ones are kind of sour. I don't know if that's because they're poisonous or something, but I don't know. In Poland, we have like black ants and red ants, and that's the most that I know about the ants. And he showed me that, and I was like, that's so cool. You can eat ants. And then I showed that to my friends, and I started eating ants next to them to show them that, look, I'm cool. I can eat ants. And well, my friends didn't think that it's cool. So that might have been one of the reasons why I wasn't really a liked kid. But I was able to eat ants, and now I have a story to tell. It's an old ad here. Okay, so I'm not gonna understand it then, but I can Google it. Mm. Heading down south to the land of the pines, I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. Is that it? It's debatable. Good protein. Do you think it's good protein? Eat the wagon wheel. Oh, okay, it's something different. From 1989. What is that creature? Oh, so it's some kind of cookie. Oh, it looks kind of good. I didn't like the, I don't know what it is, a lizard, an alligator. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Like why is it in this position? What is going on? What is going on here? I guess you don't have VIP allowed. Yeah, I can change it. What's the length then? Okay, I have audio turned off, so unless that was like a link to a Trojan or something, then well, I'm fucked. Do you want to hear it? Wait. Stop the Spotify. Will I get like copyright striked if I play it? Okay, I'm actually scared of that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna listen to it myself. I would like to try a fried grasshopper though. To be fair. Okay, there we go. Also, isn't that ad like racist or something? That you're calling out a different country? I'm not saying that it is, I'm just wondering. Click the fourth one. It's only if you think that you don't want to copy. Display for you in the background so you get the butt joke. Yeah, I got the butt joke. I got it. Thank you. Thank you for showing me. Wait, let me give you the, where is it? Moderation. If I knew how to let you send the links, I would. Community. Oh, here maybe. Roles manager. I'm getting hungry. I've only eaten 2 pieces of pizza today. Whoops, something went wrong. Is it because I'm live? Oh no. Schmick. Oh, I can take your VIP away. Can I? Activity my assigned roles? No. Moderation. Oh yeah, I guess. Chatter auto that is turned off. Channel protection. No. Wait, I could maybe look it up. If it's crunchy fried, I would consider it. Like with some good spices, I feel like that sounds pretty good. Again, like not I wouldn't probably eat it like a snack, but just so I can say that I've tried. Oh, I am in the same space. Where is it? Wait, no. Your channel's chat will automatically delete posted URLs, except for one posted by you, moderators, admins, and VIPs. So you should be able to do it. Wait, who deleted? Oh wait, Stream Elements did it. I know that you don't care about it, but I started caring about it, so I have to figure it out. But then why not just have fries? Because fries are basic. And if you try grasshoppers, you can say that you tried grasshoppers. Like when I jumped with a parachute, do I think I really want to do it again? Maybe, but the main reason why I jumped with a parachute was so I can say that I jumped with a parachute. Like, do it for the plot. That's what it is. What is it? Dashboard. Chatbot. Come on. Oh, link protection. Okay, so I don't think I need this. And then I think Twitch. Okay, I think you should be able to post links, and I think nobody else but you and mods and me, and by mods I mean bots, should be able to post links. I also hear that their legs are spiked somewhat like fishbone. Okay, I don't like that. Excuse me. Can you please try and send a link to something? It can be like the stream or something. Anything you feel like, but I would like to see if it works, if I fixed it. I have finished another row. Oh, I'm starting to remember that I think I started turning the row so that I will get the like the perfectly straight net. It's not net. The squares to be centered. You know what I mean. I don't know the words, but you understand my gibberish, right? Do we want me to even? Yeah, but like, what is even? I can't like find the word for that. The stitches to be even and perfectly like above one another. Good enough. I want to try it on. I don't think it's gonna look good, but I am kind of hopeful. and just put a stitch marker in there. Aligned. No, like I have the word of like what's happening. I need the name of what needs to be aligned or what needs to be even. I think stitches is like a good word. What do you think? Do I look good? I think, wait, no. The neck hole is kind of big, I feel like. Seems a little short. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I am really considering if the neck hole is too big. I should put it on over a dress, which is how I'm gonna wear it. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't really feel like changing into a dress, so we're not gonna know. It's gonna be a surprise to all of us whether or not it works. I'm like wondering if there's anything else interesting happening in my life recently, but the only thing I'm doing is working, so not much. Oh, I know what's interesting. Next Monday, we're gonna have another flower day, and it's gonna be second flower day and also last one for the foreseeable future. I also have no idea if I'm using the word foreseeable correctly, but who cares? Yeah, and we're gonna finish the third flower crown, and we're gonna make some flower clips. And again, the flowers will be available for 1,000 channel points. So yeah, and again, I don't know when there's gonna be next one, so you know, you should feel invited for next week. What do you put in your sandwiches? Just meat? Like me personally, or in Poland? Like meat, cheese. So you have, what's it called? It's like normal cheese, like Gouda and stuff. We have cream cheeses. We have a shit ton of different cream cheeses. Again, we have like different pastes. For example, I love egg paste, which is egg, mayo, salt, and pepper. And like, you have to like fork the fork is not the word. You have to use a fork to squish the egg to make little pieces, or you have like a special metal net device, not device, tool to do it. What else? Nutella, jams. We don't really eat peanut butter and jelly. I don't think a lot of people eat peanut butter on their sandwiches. I personally don't like peanut butter or any nut butters. So, what have you sent? Ah, wait. Oh, a sandwich. Here's an example of what I mean. I am extremely. It was so hard to find. Okay, what am I seeing? I'm seeing salad. I don't know what else. Cheese, carrot. Is it beetroot? It looks like beetroot. Cucumbers and some other beans and some more cheese. I love how this bread looks. This bread looks very crunchy, and I really like it. I approve of this bread. So, I don't know. I feel like you can put anything on a sandwich, can't you? What else do we eat? Suddenly, I'm forgetting everything. We have pashtet. I have no idea what pashtet is in English. Pie? Nuisance? The fuck? No. A pie, but it's with meat, I guess? I don't know. Maybe that's like more of a Polish thing. That's from a lunch bar in Melbourne. It looks really good. Practically every local lunch bar has sandwiches or rolls like that. I mean, we do also have like sandwiches that you can buy. I just haven't really seen a carrot in them. Or we could have like something with mozzarella cheese, some ham, some tomato, so it's like Italian style, some basil. I don't know. Also, I don't really buy sandwiches, so I don't know. Maybe they have carrots and I just haven't seen them. But I'd say like the most typical one would be just ham and cheese. Oh, but one that I really maybe I should do it at some point. But it's sandwich. You put some mustard on top of it. Then you put ham. Then you fry an egg, but you make the yolk runny. And then while the egg is still hot, you put some cheese on it. And then on the ham, you put some pickles. And then you put the egg with the cheese. That is so good. Wraps are sandwich is how I get most of my veg through salads. Oh, we also don't really do wraps here. I feel like wraps are usually like a fast food thingy, or we would eat it more for like lunch/dinner than a breakfast. I don't know. I've recently been eating mostly cereal for breakfast, so it's interesting how like I don't know, for one country something is completely normal and like everyday thing, and for another country they like likely never heard of it. Like you have the fairy bread, or is it a UK thing? But I think it's Australian thing, right? A toast with sprinkles on it. I've heard it about it on YouTube. I have not met a single person that would eat that. It's Aussie. Yeah, see? Not a thing in Poland. I mean, although I feel like now those cultures, not those, like all of the cultures, I feel like are blending together a lot. Mm, so it's like less and less something is specifically just in one country. But like still, fairy bread not really a thing in Poland. But also, I feel like you guys don't really have pasztet that I've talked about before. And if you ask me what pasztet is, I can just tell you that it's meat, and I don't want to know what else. Because there's, at least from what I've heard, there's like the worst parts of animal's body that cannot be put in other things are just blended together with some spices, and that is pasztet. But it's also really good, so I don't want to think about what's in it. I just want to enjoy the flavor. Fresh bread buttered with hundreds and thousands Yeah. Are hundreds and thousands only like little dots, or are there also like those like sprinkles that are a little line? I'm guessing it's just the dots. Is it also, again, is it just chocolate sprinkles, or is it the colorful ones too? Because I have seen a video, not sprinkles, it's not sprinkles, it's something different. I have seen somebody just the colored dots. I have seen somebody do the toast with butter, but put like little dot sprinkles that were chocolate, and they let them melt, so it was kind of like a Nutella. So I guess that's something else than what you're saying. Is basically colorful sugar on bread. Oh, I thought it was like the same. Or aren't sprinkles or also just basically colorful sugar though? Or like peanut butter and jelly. Again, not really a thing in Poland. Like we have jelly sandwiches. We have Nutella if you want something sweet. Not really peanut, but also I feel like peanut butter or like overall nut butter started to become popular only in the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. Hundreds and thousands are crunchy. Sprinkles are not crunchy. We either have different sprinkles or we have a different definition of crunchy. Wait, now I want to see what, like, not compared to hundreds and thousands. So is, wait, I just want to Google what hundreds and thousands are then. Hundreds and thousands. Wait, no, it's like those sprinkles. Are hundreds and thousands not made like with the same material as sprinkles, just different shape? They just look like dot sprinkles. Made by hundreds and thousands are made by coating small sugar beads with a colored sugar glaze. The beads are then dried and packaged. Hundreds and thousands are typically made with sugar, cornstarch, and food coloring. Okay. How are sprinkles made? Oh, it's from a thick paste. Okay, so it's not exactly the same. Okay, then I don't think we have hundreds and thousands. Like we just have sprinkles that are dots. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember when was the last time when I ate sprinkles or bought them. But when I was younger, I really loved sugary things, which I do still now, but I do a lot less weird things to get my sugar in. Let's just say that. Might be why it's different to Aussies. Might be. Mm, but I remember that I liked eating sprinkles as like a candy or something. I'm wondering what else we have that other countries may not. I don't know, everything feels like normal to me. Sprinkles are good, but it's about the crunchy sugar. Okay. Well, I know that we don't have Vegemite. What do you think about the Vegemite schmeck? I've heard that people are like very 50-50. They either love it or they hate it. I would like to try Vegemite. Do you have chocolate freckles? We have probably chocolate sprinkles. Yeah, we just have chocolate sprinkles. I like Vegemite usually in Vegemite and cheese toasted sandwich. What's the Vegemite flavor? I would like to try Vegemite, and I'm pretty sure I could find. I'm so bright. My face is so bright. I'm pretty sure I could find Vegemite somewhere in Poland, but I'm scared of buying it. Oh, I know what we have that other countries might not. We have like canned fish, but they are canned in tomato sauce, not just like oil. I've actually recently started eating those because they have a lot of omega-3 fats, which are very healthy. Give me just 1 second. What do you have here? Yeah, I would say it's just sprinkles. I don't think we have the, or I don't know, maybe I don't know my sprinkles. Maybe we have different types of sprinkles, and one of them is like the hundreds and thousands. I don't know. I think I might have to end the stream sooner because I'm starting to not feel well because of my lack of eating today. I might need to go and fix that. Do you pan cook meat often? Me personally, no, I don't cook dinners. So, no. Why? But also, personally, I don't really like working with meat because raw meat kind of disgusts me. Like, the only meat that I'm kind of able to touch without having any gloves on is chicken meat. But any red meat, I need to have my gloves on. And with the chicken meat, I've worked really hard to be able to touch it like 2 years ago because I don't know, since I was a kid I was just disgusted. I remember my mom sometimes laughing at me when like I would call, go past her and she would have like raw meat and she would show it to me and I would always be disgusted by it. In cooking, there is something called fond. It's the brown stuff that gets stuck to the pan when cooking meats. Often what is used to make good sauces. Okay. I've heard about it that you like make meat and then you make a sauce in the same pan to get the flavor from the meat. The fun is very similar to what Vegemite tastes like. That sounds good though. Why people don't like it? Wait, because I think I fucked up something. Did I? Okay, I guess I didn't. Okay. It is, but it's rich, and many people don't know that you have to spread it very thinly. I've heard that you have to spread it very thinly. Okay, next time I find Vegemite, I'll buy it, and then I will make something for the stream, and then I will try it on stream. It's like peanut butter, one small jar can last me years. Is it good for years? And also, I have heard that you should eat it like on toast with some butter. Is that the best way of eating it, or do you recommend something different? I need to do something again. Okay. My phone died. Well, one of my phone died. One of my phones died, and I actually need it. Do you like toasted cheese sandwich? I love it. I've recently been constantly making like toast. Is toasted cheese sandwich the same as grilled cheese? But like grilled cheese sandwich with sun-dried tomatoes, because I love sun-dried tomatoes. Oh my god. And so I do that, and then I use the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes to put a little bit of it on like top and the bottom of the sandwich, but like on the outside, and then I put it to a toaster, and it's so fucking good. Okay, I think after we finish our conversation about foods, I will be finishing the stream. Because as I said, I don't feel very good. I have not done a lot today, I feel like. But also, it was a short stream, so. Then you spread Vegemite on a slice of bread, add a slice of tasty cheese, toast the sandwich after buttering the outside. Do you put another piece? Wait. Do you put another slice of bread on top of the cheese? Okay. After burn. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that if I find it, or when I find it. I do think I will find it somewhere. And I'll do that right before the stream, and I'll try it on the stream. And we will know if I'm a Vegemite fan or a hater. Otherwise, it's not a sandwich. Well, okay, that's a thing that is a lot different in Poland. Most of our sandwiches have only one slice of bread, and you just put stuff on top of it. You only do 2 slices of bread if you want to take a sandwich with you, like work or school or an adventure or whatever. If you eat at home, you only have 1 slice of bread and you have a lot of toppings. Because why would you want to overwhelm yourself with all the bread if the toppings are the important part? Oh, that's a big cultural difference. Then what is sandwiched? I mean, we just say kanapka. It doesn't say that like it's sandwich or anything. We have a different word for it. Just the translation of kanapka is sandwich. Sandwich as a verb means between something else. I know, but as I said, we don't like the Polish word for sandwich doesn't come from the word sandwich. Like it's a completely different word. I feel like the way we call a sandwich is more as slice of is like closer to calling it a slice of bread than like between two pieces, something between two pieces. It's a completely different word, but like if we eat bread with something, it's just one slice of bread. Oh, let's just say that. Maybe let's not call it a sandwich. I'm thinking about it. The way we would usually call it is like you would say, "Oh, I'm gonna have a slice of bread with something." So we even call it more of a one thing. Although there are two names for it, so we can say kromka or kanapka, and I think they both mean the same thing. I might be wrong though. I wouldn't, but honestly, don't know what I would call that. Yeah, okay. Why would you put it between two slices of bread? Now that I'm thinking about, like, if you just have one slice of bread and a certain amount of toppings, then you have proportionally more flavor to bread. Yeah, chicken on bread. Yeah, something like that. Isn't that a better option? Because the bread is just like the way of transporting the flavor to your mouth. How strong a flavor is your bread? Well, it depends on the bread. Like toast bread, almost nothing, but like okay, something else. But like I don't know, sour bread or something that's flavorful, can be flavorful. But still, even if it's really good, the inside is like the main thing. Bread is the container to hold the contents of the flavor. Exactly. Why would you want more of the container? Like even if it's good bread. If it's a really good bread, you can eat it with just like butter and salt, and then you like just eat the bread. But if you want to eat a sandwich, the main thing is the ingredients in the middle. Because if it has a top, you could pour more into it without making a mess, aka a burger. Okay, but if you're at home, then why would you care about making a mess? You're at home. Like that's why we put two slices of bread if we go out, like to work or to school. Like that's more convenient. But at home, you can make the mess. You know. I have finished another round because if it, oh, I've read that already. I stand by one slice of bread sandwiches. I guess it's just so I can put more contents in it. Okay, I can kind of understand it. I guess our sandwich is not very tall. But also, like, there is like a certain amount of space how much your mouth can open. if the sandwich is bigger, you're not gonna eat it anyway, or it's gonna spill outside. I have put it on my desk and it looks kind of nice. Okay, I think I'll be finishing the stream, and I think I know who I want to raid. There is one beautiful lady streaming. Okay, we have a raid message as per usual. If you'd like to copy it, that would be very nice of you. The one I liked earlier, for instance, that's big for the good photo, but you push down on it, it compresses a lot. Well, if it compresses, then you can eat it without the second slice of bread. No? Okay, let's just say that there are, why am I so bright? It annoys the fuck out of me. There are situations where one piece of bread is better, most of the situations, and there are situations where two pieces of bread are better. You need to bread on top to push down. Well, who tells you that? You can just use your hands and like do this, you know? Now, okay, I agree there are some situations where you might need the second bread. Okay, I have a challenge then. Okay. What challenge? Tell me. Order that burger you showed earlier with the cheese, but take the top bun off before eating. Okay, but a burger is not a sandwich. And also, burger is hot. Sandwiches are cold, usually, most of the time. Okay, as I said, there might be some situations where it's better, but I still stand by one slice of bread sandwiches. I will not betray my culture, okay? Okay, I gotta go and make myself a sandwich or something else. Goodbye. I'm gonna raid Lynn. Same. I hope you will have a great sandwich. So, have a good day. Have a great day too. So, remember to drink water, get some food, go to sleep if you have to, take your medication, go stretch, go touch some grass, and I will see you on Monday on a flower day. And yeah, goodbye.